from Seoul, Korea, and welcome to the GSL. I'm Tasteless, and with me is Artosis, and we only have 3 players left in this massive tournament, 1 in the finals and 2 in the Final Four. We have Liquid Jinro against OGSMC, and I know, especially on this stream, there are going to be a lot of Jinro supporters watching.
Yeah, the stream, I'm sure, has been full since the second it opened. Everyone in the entire world is watching this match, Tasteless.
Yes.
This is so important. We have 2 amazing players going at it. We have history being made with every win. Liquid Jinro advances and shows us the way that we're all going to see Terran being played in the future.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Which is not a whole lot of all-ins, but a whole lot of solid play. The guy has been amazing. He's been awesome. He's been spectacular. He's taken out some huge names. Ex-Starcraft 1 pro gamer, Next Drug.
Yes.
He took out We Made Foxes, the 5th race Moon from Warcraft 3. The Legend of Warcraft 3 took him out 2-0. Made it seem simple. Took out Pult Prime, who beat Slayer's Boxer in TVT. Jinro was like, nah, and 2-0's the kid. And then we had him against Choya Foyu in the top 8, a very dangerous Protoss where Jinro took it home 3-2 in a very clutch 5th game. Everyone should watch that series.
Oh, yeah.
Jinro
It's so good.
has been a monster, and will he continue to be a monster tonight? I think so, Tasteless.
We're going to find out. Now, remember, nobody is, no non-Korean has ever gotten this far in the GSL. So this is a huge moment. A lot of people are saying, well, the Koreans dominate in StarCraft 2 like they did in StarCraft 1. Well, clearly not as much because here at the GSL we're giving non-Koreans more of an opportunity. We're making it more accessible here. And Jinro is proving that it's not just Koreans. They can own at StarCraft.
That is very true. And look at this. The results from yesterday. We have TSL Reign 4-2 over HongenPrime.we. And that was pretty impressive because a lot of people have been flaming TSL Reign, but that kid came to play, Tasteless.
Yeah.
He had good builds, good strategies, mixed it up hardcore, and owned Hongen Prime. He outplayed him in every way. Today's matches, we have, well, just one match, Tasteless.
Just one match.
Or we'd be doing the finals, and that would
Yep.
be anticlimactic. We have OGSMC against Liquid Jinro. Wow, 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 wow.
It's going to be so sick, man. Now, OGSMC is a pretty solid player. A lot of people are saying that he might be the favorite here, but Liquid Jinro is just not ever failing to amaze me in this tournament. Not just with who he's eliminating, but the way he's doing it.
Yeah.
He has a very clean way of approaching the game. It's very safe. It's well thought out. And when he gets in these weird situations, he has very adroit handling of them. And look, I think Jinro could do it. I won't lie. We are both friends with Jinro, and we would like to see him do well. But I'm
a big fan of MC, too, though, I have to say.
He's got a very interesting play style.
Yeah, and he's, like, so ridiculously friendly.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, no, he's great. His interviews are outstanding. He speaks English so well. Really friendly guy, a great StarCraft 1 pro gamer. This is going to be an epic match.
Yeah.
Even if it's a 4-0, it's going to be epic.
It is going to be epic. I cannot wait. We're going to introduce our players in a little bit here. By the way, the GSL, the biggest, bestest, most awesome esports, actually any tournament, even better than Iron Chef. We have the best show on Earth, and nothing in video game history has ever been close to this.
No.
We're giving away $87,000 for first place because we are crazy. Second place getting $30,000. And let's face it, man. I mean, even if you get into top 16, you're making a lot of money, but $87,000 is a lot to take home.
Oh.
I mean, this is when the pressure really starts to build up because if you win this, you're at least taking home $30,000.
I know. It's
insane.
It's an unbelievable jump, especially to first place, but even to second from the fourth place. Unreal, Tasteless. Yeah. And both these players obviously are going to want it very, very badly. People have been predicting in Korea for quite some time that MC would be able to take down one of these tournaments. I don't think anyone anywhere, including Jinro's mom, predicted Jinro taking one down.
Yeah, I don't think anybody expected Jinro. I to be totally blunt, I did not think Jinro would ever get this far. I am happy to say that I was dead wrong, and he is really just dominating, man.
Yeah.
By the way, special thanks to our sponsors at Sony Ericsson and the Incheon Tourism Organization for making this event possible. And, of course, thank you, Pepsi, for the free drinks we got here. We got 2 drinks up here now. We got Mountain Dew.
Yeah, and
we have G2.
By Gatorade.
Yeah.
It's really good.
It is a delicious drink.
I like it. It's like Pocari
Yeah,
Sweat.
I'm just going to try a little bit of that, you know? It's free.
Yeah.
You might take home a crate with me after work.
I'm going to start smuggling this stuff out the back door. So
That is
tasty.
quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's clear, but yet it has so much flavor. Let's introduce the players now. Here's a shot of OGS MC.
What
He's
a
young
sick
pro gamer.
human being
He's
he
a
is.
beast. Only 20 years old. He had a problem with nerves in some previous tournaments.
Yeah.
Getting a little bit nervous and stuff. It looks like he's managed to push through that, and here he is.
He's
in
actually,
the semifinals.
he's beaten some really good players on the way. Took out Aya first round, who took out Huck in the qualification. Then took out his teammate OGS Hyperdub, a Code S player.
Right.
Then took out July Zerg, someone that is so good that he is going to eventually be a GSL champion. And then Marine King Prime.we, the second place from last season, crushed him 3-1. I'm wiggly, I'm jiggly, I'm figly, I'm full of happiness tasteless
This
to
is
see
gonna be
this
sick.
man play. He is.
He's a nice guy, too.
He's super
Personally,
nice.
very friendly, got a good sense of humor. Both him and Jinro know each other quite well.
Oh yeah, they live together.
Yeah,
they live
live
each
in
other.
the Team Liquid. Korean team is in the OGS team house.
Yeah.
Spunky's team. Here is the person, if you're watching this stream, you're probably rooting for.
Oh wow!
Liquid
Everyone cheering
Jinro.
for him in the audience. Totally crazy. It is Jinro, the sophisticated gorilla Terran, as some are calling him.
Yes.
Faceless. For many reasons. He's an amazing player. You want to learn Terran? Watch this kid, okay? Stop watching people with their fancy micromanagements or their fancy build orders, whatever those new kids are doing these days, tasteless, and watch this guy make command centers and expand safely. It's a beautiful thing to behold for an old macro nerd like me,
Yeah.
tasteless.
Yeah, it's definitely, it's really nice to see the way he plays the game. I do feel at this point in time, it's safe to say he's probably the best Terran in the world.
I agree with you.
Actually
Tasteless.
strongly feel that way right now.
I cannot think of someone that impresses me the way this guy does.
Yeah.
It's just, his play is so rock solid.
Jinro, tough-looking guy, looks like a shaved silverback gorilla.
That's right.
He is a beast. And, he's a very friendly guy, though, in person.
Don't look him in the eyes,
look him in the
Tasteless. Back away slowly. Do not turn your back on him. Look at this.
Look at that.
Apparently they're basketball players now.
Nice. Nice artwork
Very
there.
small head.
What's quite interesting, actually, is that there are so many good artists like Starcraft. You ever notice that?
Yeah.
We just have the most talented scene. What?
I was going to say,
say
but
it.
you're right. We do have the most talented community ever.
Yes.
But I was going to say that StarCraft is a beautiful thing.
It is.
A beautiful StarCraft game, a top-level StarCraft game, is a work of art, Tasteless. I have shed tears watching amazing StarCraft games.
I've been very moved by this game, and
Yeah.
we're, of course, very moved when we see people come in here and make great artwork like that. So, by the way, I don't know if we had mentioned it yet, if it came up on the screen yet, but the finals will be in Incheon. It will not be in our studio in Seoul at Mokdong. Please feel free to come out. Incheon, a beautiful city next to Seoul. If you are flying into Korea to see these, Incheon is probably the airport you'll land at. So you could actually go from the airport to the convention hall.
Very easily.
Yeah. All right. Let's take a look at the map lineup.
All right, here they are. Steps of War, Zelnaga Caverns, Shakuras Plateau, Jungle Basin, Metalopolis, Scrap Station, Lost Temple. Now, as far as balance goes, this is a really good set, I have to say. Jungle Basin, 2-4 in favor of Protoss. We have Steps of War that's 6-3 in favor of Terran. But other than that, everything's pretty close. I guess Lost Temple is 6-3 for Terran. But, those aren't the worst ratios. We've seen some much worse ratios on other maps in the past in other matchups. So it's a pretty balanced set of maps overall.
Yeah.
It is ever so slightly Terran favored in the wins. But there's been way more Terrans in this tournament as well.
Yeah.
So,
It is.
I like the map pool. I like it.
I think it's
going to
great.
be exciting.
TVP, I think, is one of those matchups. It's not as lopsided, but enough of that. The countdown has started, so get ready for some TVP action here. Our first map is Steps of War. Can Jinro win this, and will we have a foreigner in the finals, or will it be a Korean? We're going to find out by the end of tonight. Down here in the red, our Protoss player from the team OGS. He's managed to make it to the semis. Will he get to the finals?
OGS MC.
Up here in the blue, from Sweden, representing the site TeamLiquid.net. Our player is
Jinro.
And the crowd goes wild. There he is, that handsome beast, Jinro.
Yeah,
Jonathan Walsh.
Jinro actually with a bottle of soju in his booth. I just hope he pounds that thing if he wins this best of 7.
Man,
It is not against the rules.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
There's
thank
no
you for
rule
letting
about
that one out of the box, Tasteless.
There's no rule
Someone's
about
going
it.
to do that now.
Yeah. All right. Gateway on the way. And remember, the map is Steps of War. I don't think this is a map that favors one race over the other, but it does force both the races to play quite differently because you're in such close proximity.
We've seen from Jinro in the past here a really sweet timing rush. He scouted quite well, saw an expansion from Choya in his last round, made that Raven, and did a timing push with point defense drone and a bunch of Marines and Marauders, and just kind of crushed right through him. So MC obviously going to be very aware of that. He has to prepare accordingly.
All right. Most of the time, we don't really get to see what the Protoss is going to do until the Stalker is out and it's chased out the scouting SCV. Jinro stole mineral. Look at that.
That beef.
Just taking a mineral right out of there. All right. This probe will be forced out, and pretty soon we're going to see what Jinro's tech pattern is going to be. Oh, what? He just stopped.
Oh.
He just gave up. He ran out of breath.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look
whoa.
at that. It's
I
a
like this.
factory. That's a
Factory float.
very interesting prox location. I think he meant to tell to go into the high ground. It was so close to that wall. I'm quite sure he tried to click it up there, misclicked, got down there, didn't want to mess up his builder, just decided to build it anyways.
We got a Zealot coming in here.
And Jinro's splitting up those Marines, going to be able to chase that Zealot out of there. But there is a second Zealot on the way, Tasteless.
You know who actually does this strategy, this opener, is Guillaume Patry. Kerr, if any of you guys know the old school players. When I would practice with him, he would actually rush me with Zealots like this. It's quite good.
Oh, this is a good move right here. He's killing a few SCVs, already killed 2. Killing a couple Marines as well.
Uh-oh. Jinro.
Kills 3 SCVs.
The pressure's on. This is really messing up Jinro's build. He's losing a lot of Marines. The bunker barely completes.
Yeah, but now there's all sorts of stuff inside Jinro's space. He's in a lot of trouble right now, Tasteless. He's going to have to use all his SCVs real quick. Surround stuff. Send out your Marines, because this is bad news bears.
This is actually a complete disaster right now. I'm wondering if Jinro should have walled in. That would have, of course, stopped something like this from happening. I think this game's actually about to end, Artosis.
Well, it's
Unless
just
I'm
MC
mistaken.
is getting so far ahead right now
Yeah.
that even staying in the game, I mean, MC is worlds ahead right now, killing so much mining time. The Mule did not get nearly as many minerals as it could have. He's killed a lot of SCVs, a lot of Marines. And yeah, look at that unit count right there. It is 25 probes against 15 SCVs.
This is so bad right now for Jinro. Luckily, he does have mules, but
Now he is running a Hellion inside the Protoss base, but unfortunately he's just attacking the ones going into gas.
yeah, poorly placed Hellion. Meanwhile, Stalker over here. Marines trying to just catch the Stalker. Jinro's micro's pretty good. Probes take out the Hellion.
Not multitasking quite well enough there, and another Stalker is out.
GG.
Jinro
Okay.
falling
I
apart.
didn't expect that game to look like that.
No.
To search into the
MC shaking his head.
Yeah, man. MC just peeled Jinro apart. He knows everything about the guy's style. They live together. They practice together all the time. And, I mean, Jinro just... That's it, man. MC knew what to do, and he did it. It's kind of like when we saw MC against Hyperdub. He was like, well, I know how Hyperdub plays, so I'm going to just tear him apart. And that's what he did against Hyperdub. That's what he did the first game against Jinro.
Yeah.
Send those couple early Zealots. Jinro does not like to wall in. We've even seen that in his previous matches. And those Zealots just timed out just right so the bunker doesn't finish. He kills some SCVs, joins up with the second Zealot, gets that Stalker in there. Running by because of no wall in.
You know, it's funny because when I was playing Protoss now, back when I was playing Turn, I was surprised on Steps of War that you actually can beat somebody doing that. I've experienced it firsthand. So many Protosses don't utilize the fact that you can just get a Zealot to your opponent's base that quickly.
Yeah.
They don't use that. Most of them keep a Zealot in their main and then get a Stalker and play normally, but in this case...
Chrono boosting out a couple Zealots, man.
Why not?
We've seen it. It's pretty good if they don't wall in.
Yeah.
Get there before the bunker's done. And
even if you just force them to make a bunker, that messes up their build.
Yeah.
They don't actually want to get a bunker. They want to spend that 100 minerals, getting out an additional barracks or whatever their strategy was going to be at the time. So Jinro off to a bad start here.
Yeah.
That's
Very.
actually a really bad start.
It is. No sugarcoating that one.
Yeah.
That was a hurtful loss for Jinro.
That's going
That
to
has
mess
be
with
frustrating.
him in other games in the future, I think.
That's a map that I think he feels good on, too. So,
Yeah.
Anyways, the game is going to start, Tasteless.
Get ready. We're going to start it.